If you have friends, unlike me, there's 1 in 4 chance that they have or will suffer with mental health problems. Depression being the most common in merry old England. But what do you say to somebody with depression? In this video, we're going to talk about what you should never, ever say to somebody with depression. Ever. I'm Fuzz from Randomly Twisted, and this is the 10 worst things to say to someone with depression. Number 10. I was depressed once. Nowadays, the word depressed is thrown around a lot. A little bit like love, lol, and even Trump. But hey, who doesn't like Trump? This is a little bit awkward. Moving on. Now, there's a huge difference between feeling depressed and being depressed. You can feel depressed for a short while, whereas being in depression can last for months, and the severity of it is usually amplified when you have depression. Number 9. Think positive. Now, this is one of those no shit Sherlock moments, where positive thinking just goes straight through the window. If it was that easy, nobody would suffer with mental illnesses. Number 8. Have a cup of tea. Believe it or not, I was actually told this by somebody when I called up the Samaritan's helpline. It actually reminded me of a certain character.
Fine, Mrs. Doyle.
You won't have a cup.
No, thanks, Mrs. Doyle. Honestly, I won't have a cup.
Are you sure now it's hot?
No, I'm not in the mood, thanks.
All right, so. Go on, would you not have a drop?
No, thanks anyway,
Just a
Mrs.
little
Doyle.
cup.
I'm fine.
Go on.
No, really.
I'll tell you what, Father. I'll pour
Seriously?
a cup for you anyway. You can have it if you want.
Number 7. You don't really have depression. This is for all those who think they're doctors and think they know me better than I know myself, simply because I'm not sobbing my eyes out every minute of the day, or if you see me having a laugh with my friends, it doesn't mean I don't have depression. Saying this doesn't only isolate someone, but can also make somebody who may be seriously ill question themselves, so please don't say this. Number 6. You look normal though. Now, you don't know whether or not to take this as a praise or a backhanded compliment. Whatever it is, if I do look normal, it's only because I try hard. Number 5. Isn't that what serial killers have? Now, contrary to popular belief, not everybody with mental health problems is a Charles Manson or a Hannibal Lecter.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Yeah, I've never done that before, so let's move on. Number 4. You bought this on yourself. This is a you logic and makes as much sense as an evil dentist wrestler, or an evil mummy wrestler, or an evil whatever wrestler. Anyways, this is more common than you'd imagine, reasons ranging from past sin to the wrath of God. Number 3. That's life, get used to it. This is what I call a mega kick in the balls. It is hard enough to hear this from someone when you're not suffering with a mental illness, let alone with one. This doesn't just hurt a person's pride, but it makes them feel inferior, leading them to believe that nobody can understand them, and that's a very lonely place. Number 2. Why are you depressed? I was sat down like a little child and asked that very question. Although all of us have triggers that may set off our moods, sometimes there isn't any reason, logical or otherwise, for what we're feeling. Similar to asking someone with hay fever, why are you allergic to the outside? You'd get the same answer, I don't know. And number 1, you should stop taking those pills. Out of all the things you could advise anyone, this is the most irresponsible. You don't go up to your friend with type 2 diabetes and ask them to flush their medication down the toilet. Similarly, depression is as real as any physical illness. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, even doctors fail to understand that. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm Fuzz from Randomly Twisted, and I'll catch you again later.